Hello Limitless One, welcome to Limitlessly Digital. Now I want to give you a little bit of background as to why I'm recording this video first. So a few weeks ago I accidentally launched an AI podcast. I was doing a bit of an investigation into the wheres and wherefores of AI and AI voices, and lo and behold, within an hour I'd launched a podcast on a platform called JellyPod. It was completely free. But what it didn't do the video side of things, and I realised that it's actually time to practice what I preach and create videos here on YouTube, and then I'll be able to have content out there forever and repurpose it. This down here, that's my dog Buddy. You shall see him in some of the videos. Now I want you to bear with me because I wasn't even planning on recording this today, so I'm aware that the lighting isn't great. The sun is behind me. It's the afternoon here. In the future I'm going to have to record them when the sun is over there, and it might be early in the morning, so we'll just see how we go. And in winter it gets really dark in here, so if I'm still doing this in winter, let's see what happens. Just bear with me, that's all I'm asking. Now, Limitlessly Digital is all about me giving you the information you need to create your business, to build your business with ease. And that's what today's episode is about. But I also bring you all of the updates on the social media platforms, what's happening out in the AI world, because that is not going to go away and you may want to embrace it. So I do all the deep dives so that you don't have to, and you can pick and choose what you want to implement in your business. So today, we're all about doing business with ease. Now, if you feel like your business has been running you rather than you running your business, then this episode is for you. I want to share a simple way that you can shift back into ease. I mean true ease, so that you can feel good about hitting the intentions you set out to hit at the beginning of 2025, back in January, or whenever you set your intentions. I want you to feel good about hitting them. And I'm going to be sharing with you the 4 pillars that will help you build your business without burning out. These 4 inner pillars are the mental, the emotional, the physical, and the spiritual. Can you see where I'm going with this? You can build all the funnels, you can post all the reels, you can hire all the coaches, but if those 4 pillars are not in sync, then you're going to feel like you're pushing uphill. You're going to feel a lot of resistance when you sit down to do your business. And when these pillars are aligned, it feels good, it feels different. You get to feel like, oh, I can actually do this. You're in that flow state. So let's start with the first pillar, the mental pillar. And I mean pillar, not pillow, just if I've got a bit of an accent, you never know. This is where your thoughts live, and you can't have thought without having energy behind them. So if you have got any limiting thoughts and patterns going on in your mental space, then that's going to impact your business. The beliefs you have, the internal scripts that are playing in the background, things like, it has to be hard, otherwise it's not worth it. Business isn't easy. I need to be working all the hours that God sends, or I need to do more. If and when I do more, I'm going to earn more, or I'm not as far ahead as I should be. I'm not as far ahead as that person over there who started after me. Why are they so far ahead? If you're building from that place, you're going to eventually burn out because there is so much resistance. Subconsciously, you might not even know that those are the thoughts that you're thinking. So your job today is to get really honest with yourself. Ask yourself, journal about it. What scripts have I been playing out that are affecting my business? Which are the scripts that I can let go of, free myself from? Can you reframe them? And this is where the neuroscience part comes in. The more often you can catch those limiting thoughts and beliefs that you are having, the easier it is for you to reframe them. And you might be able to say things like, my business is allowed to grow with ease, or aligned action beats the hustle. Aligned action will take me further, or a rested me is a more powerful me, All of these are more positive, limitless thoughts and beliefs. Okay, now let's look at pillar number 2, the emotional pillar. This is how you are feeling about your business. Are you coming at your business from a place of lack, from a place of scarcity, from a place of fear? All of those are going to hold you back. And remember, the thoughts that you were looking at before, they will all have an emotion behind them. If you are coming from a place where you are saying, I have to do this, I have to do that, that is very much a push energy and not one that feels aligned. It's not one that feels in flow. So let's shift those emotions. What would it feel like if you were to show up in your business with joy, with confidence, feeling calm, feeling pride about your business? Imagine bringing that energy into your business. Now, you don't have to have the 1,000 followers to feel that. You don't have to post every day to feel that. The sooner you can embody those emotions, the sooner you will attract the right clients to your business. Pillar number 3, and possibly one of my favorites, the physical pillar. Do you find yourself trying to juggle everything, creating your social media posts in Canva, trying to record your reels whilst you're on your dog walk, and trying to do your invoices and your mindfulness work all before 10 o'clock before you sit down at the PC? Well, here's the thing. Doing less but doing it better will result in more. Doing less, doing it better, and doing it intentionally will get you better results in the long run. Now, one thing that I've tried to master this year is, rather than having my big long to-do list of 12 things to do that I've written the night before, it's probably even longer, let's be real. What I actually choose to do is write down 3 things that I have to complete the following day, with nothing's going to stand in the way of me getting those 3 things done. And these 3 things have to move the needle. They have to push my business forward. So it might be recording this video. It might be reaching out to somebody I've already spoken to about working with them. It might just be as simple as taking a walk after lunch to clear my mind. But all of my actions are guided by trust and not fear. And then the 4th pillar is the spiritual pillar, and I get that for some people this might be hard to get on board with. I have always believed that there is something bigger. I'm a great believer in the universe, and the universe will always support me. For you, it might be God, it might be source, it might be intuition, but there's something that is guiding you. Here's what I know. When I voice things, when I speak things out to the universe, things begin to shift. When I show daily gratitude, things begin to shift. When I journal as though things have already happened to me, which was a new technique that I introduced into my practice earlier this year, magical things happen. Now, I know they're not really magical, but I like to think that they are. And sometimes I might do some little rituals as well. I might light a candle before I go on a Zoom call with clients. I might pull an angel card. They're on my shelves behind me somewhere. I might pull an angel card before I do a launch, or I might sprinkle some cinnamon in my porridge in the morning, something that's going to make me feel grounded. And it's less about the thing, it's the intention behind it. When you've got these 4 pillars aligned and in sync with each other, that's when your business is going to feel different. That's when magic is going to happen. The energy is going to shift. You're going to feel more in flow, more grounded, and know that you can achieve the intentions. The mental pillar, you believe it's possible. The emotional pillar, you feel safe to receive all the abundance that's coming your way. The physical pillar, you are taking aligned action. If you ever work with me, I will say aligned action a lot. And then the spiritual pillar, you are trusting the process. And one thing I really want you to take away from this is that you get to build your business your way. There are lots of other people out there who will say, this worked for me, go and buy this template, it's going to work for you too. Not necessarily. Everybody's businesses are different. So what's worked for one person might not work for you too. You get to build your business on your terms with ease. I will also talk about being in alignment a lot, because Believing in these 4 pillars is what took me to be and feel limitless. Look, I even got bought these by a group that I took through a 10-month program some years ago. Limitless is how I want you to feel when you are building your business. So if this resonated with you, please do your part. Leave a heart below, leave a comment. I'd love for you to comment and let me know which of these 4 pillars needs a little bit more love from you today. Maybe it's trusting that one small action is enough. Maybe it's doing a bit of journaling. Maybe it's releasing that belief that's been holding you back once and for all. And if you want help with this, just reach out, drop into my DMs, drop me an email. I'm here to help and support you. Until next time, let's see how I go with this.